I was the only one that hit the sports.
Yeah, you were the only one.
You had the whistle in your mouth.
I know.
All right, let's go. I made a lot of notes. We missed our Monday usual show day because it was a holiday, and I just had some stuff I needed to talk about. So you guys good?
Yeah, man. Let's talk about it.
This is all me. Number one, the first note that I made is Greg Olson won the Sports Emmy over Tom Brady, and Greg Olson is the number 2 announcer.
Oh,
Tom Brady is number 1.
Oh, wow.
Kind of awkward, huh?
On the same network?
Yeah. They bumped Olson down to put Brady in the number 1.
Do you think that's true? Like, do you like him better?
Oh, yeah. I think he's way better.
Olson's way better.
Yeah. Olson's awesome.
Yeah.
And it's not even that I was a Olson fan when he played for the Carolina Panthers. He's just better. But Brady's gotten pretty good. But yeah, Greg Olson edges Fox's number 1, Tom Brady, for best analyst for the Sports Emmy.
Dang. I'm not there yet with Brady. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it when he calls games yet. I probably will get there eventually, and he'll probably get better the more he does it. But right now, I don't like it.
What I do like is that he's gotten a lot better, and I think that makes me like it more because when he started, brutal.
Yeah.
Okay? Guy had spent his whole life preparing for that, and you knew he was going to work and get better, and he did get a lot better.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's actually good or if he's just gotten a lot better, and, like, I respect that. But, yeah, Tom Brady, number 1 chair, Fox Sports NFL coverage. But the National Academy of Television Arts and Science believe that he is not superior in the booth.
That's got to fire him up a little bit.
It's awkward. And you know some of those voters were literally just doing it because they thought it would be funny to vote for him over Tom Brady.
Absolutely.
Do you like Romo?
Yes. And I think, like, yes, he makes bold predictions, right? And he's still doing it, which is crazy to me. As much as the game changes, like, dude, you gotta, at some point, you're gonna have to stop doing it because you don't know the game the way you used to when you used to play. Like, it's changed so much. But so far, I still like Romo, and I enjoy hearing him on TV.
I guess I don't see him doing as many predictions as he used to. I know when he came out hot and he was nailing stuff, and that's why it went so viral. But now he's a lot.
A lot.
He's a lot. So I don't see the predictions as much. I occasionally, but he's like, I did him. It's just that though. Like,
Yeah. But Jim Nance is so chill.
Hi, Jim. Jim, what do you think, Jim? Jim.
That's funny.
That's what it feels like to me. I like him, fine. But now that I know people don't like him, I try to listen to see why people don't like him. And all I hear is, yeah, Jim. Oh, he's going to run the ball. He ran the ball, right, Jim? That's what I said, Jim. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, right, Jim.
Yeah, sometimes it's like you don't have to talk every second of the game.
It's like he has to fill gaps in his dead space.
You guys are hating on Romo a
No,
little bit.
I'm not. And I think Romo is better than Tom Brady. But because Tom Brady started from low, it feels better than where they are because Romo started high.
Yeah.
And I would say regressed just a bit. And then people just don't like his energy. It's just a lot.
What do you guys think about Tirico doing basketball?
I don't mind Tirico doing anything.
Yeah.
Tirico is wonderful wherever he does it. I don't mind Tirico doing all sports, and I don't mind Herb Street doing NFL.
I'm still getting used to that one a little bit just because the voice, to me, it's like Al Michaels, right? Like his voice to me screams Monday Night Football. Now I think it's Prime.
It's Amazon, yeah.
Or Amazon. Yeah. So like it shifts a little bit, but like Tirico to me is the sound of Tirico and Collinsworth on a Sunday night.
Oh, but the Olympics, too. He did those wonderfully.
He
Yeah,
did.
I just think Tirico anywhere works for me.
But again, like I'm watching basketball and I'm just like, ooh, man, it still sounds so cool. Like to hear Tirico call a sport that he normally doesn't.
Is Marv Albert still alive?
Yeah.
When I think of basketball announcer's not fair. What would you even call that?
I mean, he's an announcer, right?
Yeah, he's 84.
But an announcer would be like, now shooting free throws.
Play-by-play?
Yeah, like play-by-play guy.
Dude, his voice is so iconic on
Yeah,
basketball.
Marv. Yes. Yeah.
His voice brought the excitement in the game.
Like he's the OG for me.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are much more OGers if you're older and watch basketball on networks. And Marv Albert was the first.
Who's your favorite football one?
I saw a meme. It's like, which one would you choose? And the one I chose was Chris Fowler.
He's so good.
College.
That only comes to mind because they posted 6 pictures, and it's like, which one would you choose? And to me, it was Fowler. And there were a bunch of good ones. But Fowler, but that's college.
That's college, yeah.
but I would go Fowler overall. I enjoy, generally speaking, college more than the NFL. But if I were to have to pick NFL, it'd probably go to the Emmy winner right there.
To Greg Olson.
Greg Olson.
Dude, to me, Al Michaels, that sound just gets me excited for football. Still, man, I love it.
He's iconic, but I just feel like the last few years he's just kind of like just coasting. He's like, I'm cool. I'm just doing this for fun now.
Dude, do you remember when it was Al Michaels, Dan Dierdorf, and Frank Gifford? They were like the
Monday Night Football.
Dude, that sound of them three talking brought so many memories to me.
Do you remember when it was Rush Limbaugh in the booth for a while?
No.
They tried him out as one of the, I believe he was like a color analyst.
No way.
Yeah, and I think they did Dennis Miller for a while. I hope I'm not
I do
crazy.
remember Dennis Miller. I do remember that.
But I think they put Rush Limbaugh in the booth for a while, if you don't mind fact checking that.
Yeah, in 2003, he was on Sunday NFL Countdown.
Wow.
ESPN.
And a color commentator for Monday Night Football in 2000.
So he was doing games.
That's crazy. What about baseball?
Interesting, because baseball is so regional and team specific for the most part. I still like Joe Buck.
Yeah, Joe Buck's awesome.
Because he does the national. I like Joe Buck. That's another guy that I can allow to do anything.
A lot of people don't like him.
I like him to do football.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I think he's really good.
I think people don't like Joe Buck because they don't like Joe Buck. Because Joe Buck will also come out and do like interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
I think he's great. I love him in interviews. I think that's just a Joe Buck thing.
It seems like Joe Buck loves Joe Buck. So that to me is always kind of like, all right.
Joe Buck loves Joe Buck. I don't think you do that job though if you don't love you.
Yeah.
Good point.
And also, to me, he's so associated with the Cardinals because of his dad. Because his dad was the Cardinals guy forever. That is a half strike against him. But then I realized I'm not 12. And that because I'm a Cubs fan doesn't mean I don't like the Cardinals announcers.
You're like 30 years ago that mattered.
Yeah, I have to remind myself sometimes I'm not 12 years old. So, yeah, I thought that was a funny story to lead with. Second up, there was a story of Tatis Jr. Have you guys seen the 2%? Okay, so I believe it was probably 10 years or so ago. He went into business with one of those companies, and they gave him $2 million for 2% of his future earnings. Now, he was not a major league player. He was on the fast track, but who knows how every prospect will do. A lot of great prospects play for a minute. Some don't even play.
Do you know for how long that deal was? Like 2% of your earnings for how long?
Your career.
For the whole career?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. So Fernando Tatis Jr. owes the investment company, and the reason this is a story is because they just went to court because he's like, I don't have to pay them all this money. And he said, you give me $2 million, it's 10%, not 2%. So my 2 is $2 million. That's where I got it mixed up. When he was an 18-year-old minor leaguer, Tatis received a lump sum payment of $2 million from the BLA, which is that company, the Big League Advance.
Bro.
In exchange, he agreed to forfeit 10% of his future Major League Baseball earnings. So 4 years later, in 2021, he signed a 14-year, $340 million contract with the Padres. His payment to them is tens of millions of dollars.
Dude, to them, that's the greatest deal ever.
Now, I'm sure they give people money, and they don't get that money
They get
back.
nothing, yeah.
Tatis stopped making payments in 2024 and sued the firm to void the deal, claiming it was predatory and fraudulent.
Oh, man.
They countersued, and they just won.
Yeah, that's their business. And what's the name of their company? I mean, it's called it explains in the name.
Yeah, BLA, Big League Advance.
They're advancing you cash.
And he had said, too, prior to this, that $2 million allowed him to get a trainer, to eat better, to do a lot of the things that he actually needed the money for. It wasn't to buy a PlayStation and clothes.
Right.
Like $2 million is significant.
Yeah.
So the ruling was, because it went to arbitration and Tatis won arbitration, but then it went to court and the Superior Court judge says, we're vacating the arbitrator's award. And so Tatis has to pay $3.74 million back from what he owes them already, and then 10% moving forward every single year.
God.
Dang.
So just doing if his contract is $340 million, 10% of that's $34 million.
And you gave him two.
And it's pre-tax. It's pre-tax. So it's $34 million.
Wow. So you're right. So if this company does this to say 100 ball players,
Yeah.
right, and even like if you have 20 ball players that did nothing, you have a Tatis in there that now covers all that money you gave to everyone else.
There are websites you can go in and invest in ball players, like minor leaguers, and give $200. It's almost like
Well, that's tough.
it's almost like the crowdfunding. You can basically crowdfund a ball player, and if they make it, you have a part of the money they make for their
No
career.
way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's popped up in my Instagram for me to pay. No, but I've gotten really close a couple times.
I'm like,
That'd be cool.
This sounds so up your alley.
Yeah, I've gotten really close a couple times and just didn't commit to it.
The thing is, I wouldn't even know where to start, like with a player, right? Like a minor leaguer, like like
Yeah, that's
where do you
there-
even start?
There's so many of them. You have to know the game or do your research like crazy.
Well, the ones that want the money are the ones that they show you. So they vetted out all the things about them. It's not open market to go and approach a player and be like, I'd like to give you $1,000.
Like this company.
Yeah, it's somebody going, I want this money, and this company going, he needs this much money. If you give this much money, you can get A, B, or C.
That's cool.
See if you can find one of those sites. But I thought that Tatis story was so cool.
That I didn't even know a company like that existed.
I only knew because of those websites, and then I just investigated a little bit more. But I think that Ellie De La Cruz took money from them as well.
Wow. And I understand how they feel. Like it feels like, man, that's not fair. Like that was so long ago. I was so young. I needed 2 million. I could easily give you 2 million plus 5 and not the 30 like you said, but I mean, that's not the business, man. That's
De La Cruz is going to have to give 10% of his as
dude,
well.
10 is a big number.
That's according to this story here. And he's awesome.
Oh
The
yeah.
10% forfeit. Oh, yeah, he's awesome. Similar to Fernando Tatis Jr., De La Cruz signed a contract agreeing to give up 10% of his lifetime MLB salary earnings to BLA in exchange for an upfront cash advance. He originally signed with the Reds for a $65,000 modest signing bonus.
Did it say how much they gave
It doesn't, and I kept looking for it. Because right now, De La Cruz does not have a massive deal, it doesn't look like. But he will sign a
he
massive
will.
deal.
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, it looks like the MLB supports it too. The crowdfunding, that is. Like they promote it and they be like, help these kids out. And you can go on the site and there's literally like just kids in New York, Kentucky, Oklahoma. Like, help me reach my dreams, and you can contribute.
What are the lowest amounts you can contribute?
Let's see.
Good question.
Are we gonna buy some players?
$50.
I've flirted with doing it and being a bit on the show and then following them.
Dude, if I told my wife, hey, hear me out.
We invested in Chris Gainsworth, third baseman for the Tupelo Honey Rangers.
She'd be like, who? We're
Looks
going
like
to
you could-
Tupelo.
Like you just buy shares
Yeah.
at $1.25 a share.
Is there a minimum?
One share.
Which is how much you said?
I mean, it's different for different people, but what I'm looking at right now is $1.25 per share.
$1.25?
$1.25.
So you could buy one share of this player for $1.25.
Dude, and then you go to the games.
I
and you're
own
like,
you.
Yeah. Don't say that.
Don't strike out. You suck. I own
You
you.
throw the ticket when
Yeah.
you start.
Chris Gainsworth. Ah.
I'm gonna trade you.
It says if they sign an MLB contract, you earn a fixed percentage of their salary.
Dude, that's so cool.
Isn't that wild?
That is so cool.
Did you guys watch any of the clips of the enhanced games?
No.
No, I only saw pictures, no clips though.
Now, I didn't watch it. I don't know if they showed it on a network, so I'm
No.
not going to act like I was watching all of these steroid Olympics is what they were calling them.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Because you could use whatever you wanted.
That's crazy.
Steroids, any sort of performance enhancing drug, testosterone.
Hey, can you do like Coke?
I think you could do anything. They don't drug test.
Wow.
What would that do though?
Like they're on cocaine, just like, ah.
Adderalled up. You watch them. Nobody really set records. From what I
Really?
saw,
Oh,
nobody.
really?
No, I saw the guy from Game of Thrones, The Mountain was his name, I believe,
Oh, yeah.
trying to set the world record for deadlift. He did not get it. The person who won the swimming was a non-enhanced athlete.
No way.
So
Oh.
you may Google. I didn't see all the way through, but I did not see anybody break any world records because if they did, I think they got $1 million. If you win whatever the sport is, you got $250,000, and if you broke a world record, you got $1 million. From what I saw, at a point, nobody had broken any world records.
This title on this article says one record broken. I'm trying to find it though.
Was it a running record from like 1956 or some weird thing?
Oh, that long ago?
It was not really that entertaining.
Could you, since they weren't testing, could you say that you were a non-enhancer?
I think
really
no, I think they were testing, but your negative or positive didn't affect.
didn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's interesting. You just lie.
Like you say, I'm not an enhancer, but
one
you
of
really are.
One of the dudes was his swimmer was so jacked up.
Really?
He didn't win.
That's
But
what the record was. 50-meter freestyle.
and that's
Okay.
50 meters, just one trip.
One lap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Greek swimmer, Christian Golamiv.
Was he enhanced?
Yes, he was.
I would think that those are the ones. Like a big burst of energy, whatever like competition is a quick burst. You could probably dominate if you're enhanced.
When I had seen it, there were none. And if there's only one, that also shows you that the most elite aren't doing this anyway.
Right.
And that you can enhance all you want. If you're not already at a level of elite, that enhancement is not going to get you to a higher. You can't be a 6 out of 10, do a bunch of freaking drugs, and be a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
You may get to a 7.5, but you ain't gonna be a 10, 9.5. But that I didn't see the swimming thing was broken, but
Yeah, just one though.
that feels like in that one lap he could almost jump the whole way.
'Cause
Since
it's enhanced.
you don't have to turn around, you just jump really far.
Yeah,
Your dive is like
halfway.
halfway, and then you go.
Apparently, he used PEDs and also like a suit that's banned, a bodysuit.
Oh, bro, you need all that.
He puts fins on. Like you're just using everything illegal.
And he beat the record by 0.07 seconds.
Wow, barely.
You got a propeller on your back. It's just how do you cheat?
A motor.
You jump in a
He's
boat.
a robot.
No.
That's funny.
I did not find that to be wildly entertaining. I did watch Johnny Manziel and Bob Menery.
Oh
Yeah,
my
the fight. They look like a street fight.
It also looked like if me and you took our shirts off and got into it. Because I don't know Bob Menery except for Raymundo being like, he does all the funny videos.
He loves both of those.
He like
guys.
overdubs sports videos, but with really outrageous, absurd things with his voice. And so that's the only reason I know Bob Menery. I don't know what else he does. And I don't say that disrespectfully. That's just how I know him, and I wouldn't know his face. I do know Johnny Manziel for many things. Texas A&M, NFL, flaming out, staying flamed out,
Documentary.
documentary, then flaming out again, not making it game day. I guess I expected Manziel to look in a little better shape since he was an NFL player.
Yeah.
And they have their shirts off, and you're like, oh, that's Eddie and I just getting at it right
yeah,
there.
just kind of just chilled for a few years.
The thing about Manziel, though, he's still an elite athlete. Even if he's fat, he's still an elite athlete. And I wouldn't say he's fat. He definitely was soft.
Yeah.
But so unless you're like Bob Menery and you're like for real trained and you're a great athlete, Johnny Manziel's such a natural athlete. You don't make it to the NFL without some sort of natural ability. So he basically kicked him a bunch of times and then pounded his head.
Yeah, because it was MMA, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Menery looked like he was on something for sure. The
Oh,
way that he
yeah.
was moving around.
Yeah. And I think I saw Dana White say that he saw Menery at the casino like 4 a.m. the night before.
Training. It's part of the training.
Did you see his face?
Oh yeah, afterwards.
It looked like he'd he had hit the steering wheel in a car wreck because the top of his forehead and his eyes were completely like raw.
Yeah.
That was entertaining to me because it was so bad, but also you're looking at a professional athlete, and then I'm sure Menery was a good athlete. I'm not sure what his background is, but he had to be to accept that fight. You think you're going to beat a former NFL quarterback at something athletic?
And they're good friends.
Are they buddies?
Yeah, they're friends.
Yeah,
They
that's
did a
what I
podcast
figured.
together already
That's
after the
what I
fight.
figured.
Like they're friends.
I did see afterward, Menery was like, oh, I'm sorry. I really let you guys. Like he was sad that he lost and he was doing a post after it. Ray J was in a fight. Now, Ray J, a couple things. He had a music career, but mostly the sex tape with Kim Kardashian.
Oh, dang.
That was the
okay.
original. He had music before that, but he wasn't like a massive star or anything. And he got knocked out and had to go to the hospital. Like last I heard, he was in the hospital.
A street fight?
No, same call. He was on the same card.
Yeah, because they had like Lance Stevenson and
What?
Michael Beasley. They were this all same card.
Where did they show this?
On the internet. I don't know, dude. That's why I watched it.
Because it wasn't like on a streaming service or anything, right?
No, I don't think
Okay.
so. 'Cause I saw the whole fights posted as clips because the
Yeah.
Manziel fight was one round. So it wasn't even like I was dialed in watching it live, but I did watch the whole fight because the whole first round was just put up as an Instagram.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ray J was knocked out And the last I saw, he was in the hospital still.
Dang.
Yeah, it says that this was yesterday. He was in the hospital as of yesterday too. Concussion and experiencing issues with heart beating slower.
Uh-oh.
Did Eddie tell you
second.
who we saw in New York yesterday?
I have not told him.
No.
So I was in.
Can I show him the picture and he can guess?
Yeah, let me set it up.
Okay.
I had 4 interviews I was doing in New York.
Yeah.
So we scheduled them all at the same time. And so I was interviewing Keenan Thompson from SNL.
My childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I was interviewing Neve from Catfish, the guy who created Catfish.
Yeah.
Who did the original documentary, who he was catfished, and then 10 years of that show. There's somebody named Miss Dow Jones who's massive online about money, and I talked to her about that. And then Gary Vee.
Okay.
Do you know who Gary Vee is?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So I was doing those 4 interviews. And so we were going up, and I was already in, and Eddie goes, "Hey, guess who I saw down there? Here's a picture."
This is from behind because we didn't want to be obvious.
Okay. Can I look at it now?
Yeah.
Look at it. Who is that?
Like, who comes to mind immediately?
Immediately?
Yeah,
Dwight Howard.
that's who they said it was.
Dude,
Really?
It was no
They said
doubt.
Dwight Howard was like smoking with a homeless guy down at the bottom of the building.
Dude, so literally on the streets of New York, he's sitting there with a homeless dude, talking to the homeless guy. They're in the middle of conversation. He has a joint in his hand.
Shut up.
You see it in the picture.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Seemingly a joint.
I smelt it.
Allegedly. Yeah. Go ahead.
And both Brandon and I look at each other and go, "What? There's no way. What was that? Was that Dwight Howard?" So both of us thought it was Dwight Howard. We tried to compare the tattoos on his shoulder,
Yeah.
but we don't. But that's the only picture we have.
So they don't know for sure if it was Dwight Howard. I went to Dwight Howard's Instagram and I found a video of him at the beach. And he has this tattoo on the same shoulder that's kind of triangular at the top. And that one is too.
Yeah. Yeah, on the shoulder. Yep.
So they think they saw Dwight Howard smoking weed with a homeless guy on a bench in New York City.
That's awesome.
And Kevin, looking at the picture where it's just taken from behind this person, you thought it was Dwight Howard.
dude, it looks, I mean, because he has like this long, square shoulders, long arms, long legs, body type. And that looks just like, even sitting down, looks just like him from behind.
What color shirt is he wearing in that?
Black.
Is he wearing a gold chain?
Well, it's
Yeah.
from behind. Do you see it on the
He's
back
got
of his
some
neck?
chains on. or at
Because I'm
least
seeing
one.
a video he posted yesterday in New York.
Oh, it's him!
He's wearing
let's
like
go,
he's
Mike.
wearing I haven't seen the photo you said, but he's wearing a black cutoff and chains.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
Like a backpack?
Yeah, that's a cutoff. Here,
I
Mike.
didn't see the backpack.
Show,
Here.
show it to Mike. That's if he's in New York though. That's
it. And you know, like when you see someone famous and you do the double take, because you're like, wait a second, I know that
Oh, yeah,
person.
that's him. Yep. Same chains, same shirt.
They saw Dwight Howard smoking weed with a homeless guy in New York.
But dude, and the homeless it was almost like they just were just in a good conversation together.
Mhm.
Like it wasn't like the homeless person stopped him. It was like they're both just sitting there talking about something, and they're both entertaining each other. Very interesting.
Are you sure it was a homeless guy?
I'm not 100% sure, but it seemed like it was a homeless person.
Could have just been somebody from a band.
It could have been. Could have been.
Okay, well that was Dwight Howard though.
Wow. That's amazing.
That's awesome.
That's pretty crazy.
And,
Yeah.
then, and then what did Keenan say when you asked him?
What
He's
did he
like, it's New York.
oh yeah, he's like, yes, yeah,
Probably.
Oh, no big deal.
probably.
All good. We see him all the time.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. Oh, how about that?
Wow, Mike. Good job.
This last weekend, I went to the Arkansas Super Regional in softball, and they are playing this week in the College World Series, which is very cool because they've never been in the history of the program. But we're there for the Super Regional, and it is jam-packed. There's 3,000 people in this softball stadium. It's probably and Arkansas was top 3 in attendance on all Division I softball this year already.
Wow.
The only 2 schools that had better attendance was Oklahoma, which they have the sickest stadium ever. Brand new. It's built. Love's bought it. They're an Oklahoma company. Also, Patty Gaskell's won 8 national championships. Their stadium is it's 2.5 times the next. It's that elite.
Wow.
Alabama and then Arkansas. And Alabama and Arkansas are pretty close in attendance. But it was the most packed I've ever seen. And it was game 2, so Arkansas was playing Duke 2 out of 3. They'd won the first game. They were now playing the second game. And if they win that, they win the Super Regional, go to the World Series for the first time ever. So they end up winning. and it's crazy, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, I'm pumped!" It's my brother-in-law. It's also my team. Fireworks are going off, and I've passes to get wherever. I have a family pass. It's not even that they're like, "Oh, Bobby Bones." I just have a Gasso pass. I have DJ's daughter, Glory Gasso, on my pass. I just go. She's 1.5, so I just go wherever. And so they know me there too. So I walk down as soon as the game is over, and I'm gonna go on the field with everybody. And we had done that at Utah as well when DJ led that team to their first ever College World Series appearance. And so we're on the field and taking pictures, celebrating, whatever. And I walked back up for a little bit because Caitlin had the baby and she wasn't going to go down right in the middle of the hysteria on the field. And on the field, they were only letting the team, people that had passes, and some media. So I walked back up to get Caitlin because Caitlin has a pass too. And we're going to go down and I'll take pictures, which are on my Instagram. And I see an older lady. She's probably 75 or so. She's wearing a yellow jacket and she's basically having to be the bouncer or the
Security. Right.
Yeah, like the what would you call that position?
Usher?
Yeah, good one. She's basically the usher, and she has to tell people, "No, you can't go. Yes, you can go." She's old.
Yeah.
And so she's doing a good job, and she's like, "You can't go. No, no, no." And there's one player on the Arkansas team, and she didn't know this was happening. Her parents were let on the field, and her parents had some friends in the outfield, and her parents told those other people, "You should come down here. Come on." Well, those friends of the parents just can't go on the field. And so I'm back up here with baby and getting Caitlin to go back up, and I see these 4 people walk up to the usher and go, "Hey, we're supposed to go down there." The parent of the player said we can come down there, and she said, "I can't let you guys go down there. You don't have a pass. You're also not a parent. Everybody could say they were called down. I can't." And the woman goes, "F you."
Whoa.
What?
Dude, it was crazy. She goes, "F you. The parent told us to come down." And the poor old lady goes, "I cannot let you down there." And the woman flips her off right in her face and then walks off. Now, right when she said F you, my antennas went up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I might get Bob Meneried, but I'm not going to let them treat this old lady like this.
Who said that? Was it a man or a woman?
A woman.
Okay.
A woman. And so I'm like slowly walking that direction because the lady can handle, she's older, but she can handle herself. The woman flips her off right in her face. And so I'm walking over to her now. And luckily they turn around and walk off and she goes, "F you," and flips her off again.
Dang.
And I just looked at the usher and I was like, "I'm really sorry you have to deal with that." And she's like, "Yeah, it could get a little hairy sometimes." I just thought, who would do that?
Mm-hmm. Like, who has the guts to do
Was she
something
drunk,
like
do you think?
I don't know. But the people with her weren't stopping her. It was like her dude that she's with and another couple. But this woman's doing her job. And also, you're not even the parents of the kid out there. You're like friends of the parents. You don't have the right, just because like, have some common sense. They treated her so bad. I thought for a second I might get beat up. Very split because there were 2 big dudes. And then I just went over and I was like, I'm really sorry you have to deal with this. She's like, it happens. And so that old lady, you're never going to hear this, but shout out to you.
Dang.
Because she was like, "You're not going. I can't let you go. Those are the rules." She wasn't even mean about it. And that lady, who's probably 40 years younger than her, put her middle finger right in the old lady's face. Who does that?
That sucks.
I don't
man.
know that person. I don't know anybody in my life that would react that way to that situation.
Right.
No.
I can understand getting irritated. Like, "No, she said I could come down. Oh, come on. Please. No. Okay." But to middle finger somebody?
Yeah. And it's not like she was being, I don't know, confrontational towards her in the first place.
None.
Right.
None. I'm talking about totally was trying to take the situation and turn the volume down.
And the way she reacted with just like, "Yeah, it gets like that sometimes," means it
People
probably
do that.
happens all the time.
Yeah. And that sucks because that's such a fun thing to celebrate. And then
Yeah.
you got people like that.
Yeah, I almost got beat up.
Hey, man, but it would have been for a good cause.
I literally would have jumped in because I was getting close. And I was like, my baby's going to watch me get beat up for the first time. That's what, I
Hey,
was,
she's young. She won't
that's
remember
what
it.
I was thinking.
Yes, you all know.
She won't remember it. Have you seen the TikTok videos of the guy that goes up to people and calls them MFers?
Mm-mm.
Just normal people. He goes to the store. He's like, "Hey, MFer, like, will you help me with the
Oh,
work?"
and he doesn't. It's not
does
aggressive.
it. And the guy's all like, "What'd you call me?" "Oh, yeah, I'm just looking where this is, MFer. Like, I just need a couple of these." And they're just like, don't say that to me.
He hasn't been punched or anything.
No, not yet.
There's one guy that walks from behind people and like slams them with the shoulder.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
that has to be set up because he does it to big dudes. And he just keeps walking, and they're like, what the? That has to be set up because these dudes that he's doing that to, they would kill him.
Yes. And like that's not worth it.
No. For
Never
a
worth it.
TikTok video?
No. People are,
Eddie, your Spurs lost last night?
Dude, I am not one of these people that say
Oh, you doing refs? Oh, God. Here we go.
Here we go.
You doing refs?
I didn't even know you watched that much basketball to know the ref.
no, it's just look, like the calls were bad, right? Everybody can agree that some of those calls were really bad. The goaltending call, it's terrible. The review call, like you knew that we was about to be under review. Like, don't start the game. You know that the Spurs head coach is about to review this because it was whatever. There were about a handful of bad calls. And then, but this is on the Spurs. I don't understand. The Spurs know, the coaches know that when Wemby is in the paint, there is success. Like, this is how you win games. This is how you won a lot of the games in the season. Wemby in the paint, scoring on everyone, getting every rebound, and they don't. They keep him in the perimeter, and I feel like, are they just hoping, they just want a game 7? Like, is this, all this is just to get a game 7? Because now the East is we've already figured out the Knicks are playing. They're not playing anymore. So now they need more basketball.
Who's they? The NBA?
Somebody.
I think, well, strategically, I know why they have Wemby outside is to get like Hardenstein or whomever outside as well on him so they can open up the lane for whomever, Fox, Harper, etc. Open up the middle.
Sure.
So it does create those lanes. And so
try that for 10 minutes. Try it for 15 minutes. But after you see that it's not working and it's a 10-point game and we're still in it, change it up.
So you are out coaching the coaches, is what I'm hearing.
No, I know that the coaches know this. They have to know this. But why aren't they doing it?
So you know more than the coaches.
No, I feel
That's what you're saying, though.
I'm not. I'm saying that somebody wants
I just want
this.
you to hear yourself. I just want you to hear yourself.
I'm saying somebody wants this series to go 7. Because there's no way that an NBA coach with so much knowledge and so much.
So you know more. No. Your knowledge is greater than theirs.
It seems weird to me that they're not doing what the obvious is asking. It's weird to me.
You're obvious.
Everyone's. You know that.
But everyone's that's not a member of that coaching staff with decades of coaching experience that has practiced and played alongside them the whole year.
They do know it.
And watch film.
They do know,
but you know more than
somebody's telling them, "Hey, man, don't do."
So you have a conspiracy now because you lost.
It looked weird to me. Yesterday's game, they've done a really good job for all the other games.
I don't think they have. I think that
making it look like it's a good competition. Yeah.
No, I think that they've called the games completely different every game, and like some games, they're allowing them to be extremely physical with Wemby.
Correct.
Some games, they're not.
Yeah.
And I think I can understand being irritated at the inconsistency of how games are called, but I have felt that once it is decided how the game is going to be called early, they maintain that consistency within the game. It just hasn't been consistently called, in my opinion, through every game.
Yeah. Yeah, like Shea getting called on SGA. The SGA, draws a foul almost every single time. Sometimes they'll do a whole game where he's not drawing fouls. Great. But you're right.
He hit 32 last night. I think 32.
He gets a lot of backlash, too. Well, the NBA does. It's kind of going viral now.
Yeah, that call of him, maybe it's game 4.
The flop?
Yeah, and so, but that's the one that went viral, and they're like, he wasn't even touched. But the guy was underneath him when he came down.
Yeah.
You have to give them a spot to land. Shea does fall a lot.
Sure, it's part of his game.
The one super viral clip was a foul.
Like on the baseline, right? Where he's fading away, I think, or something.
Yeah, and he kind of falls out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I believe that's the same clip we're talking about.
Yeah.
But I watched a few people that actually have knowledge of it talk about that specific rule, and they're like, yeah, he didn't hit him, but you can't be where he is when he lands.
Yeah.
Like, you have to let the person land. But my only gripe has been inconsistency game to game, but I've seen wonderful consistency in each game. Because once they decide they're going to let them be physical, god dang, they play. Those are the most physical games.
Crazy games.
And then there are games, too, where they're like, yeah, we ain't letting this happen. Wemby's not going to beat up the whole game. Or Chet. And Chet's kind of sucked offensively.
Mm-hmm.
I think up until last night, through 4 games, he had 45 total points. I think again, I'm just going from memory here. I think last night he might have had like 14, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But without Jalen Williams, California Jalen Williams,
Not Arkansas Jalen Williams.
yeah.
Which I believe he's J-Dub.
J-Dub, and in Arkansas it was J. Will.
J-Will.
What did you say last night?
16 from Chet. Yeah.
16? Yeah. So, yeah, they're down 3-2, and they'll go back to San Antonio.
I feel like San Antonio wins the next 2.
Good.
The way it's yesterday was set up, I feel like now they've set it up for San Antonio to win 2 in a row.
I feel like the Thunder end up winning this.
Mm-hmm.
I think, though, the Thunder come away winning another championship. They're very young. San Antonio's slightly younger, which is crazy. But also now San Antonio's a real deal player because they just took the 2-time champions to 7 games in the West.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's a story where everybody wins.
Yeah.
San Antonio got closer. Wemby is the real deal. They pushed the best team to 7 games. They're now the second best team in the NBA. And people don't start hating Wemby yet. Because once he starts winning, everybody hates him.
Sure.
Yeah.
And Wemby is still a good guy until he wins 2 titles.
He's kind of a dick, huh? On
Yeah,
the
no,
court?
yeah.
Like in a good way. I mean,
Oh,
in a
on the
good way.
court.
I'm
Leader-
just saying,
leader
like,
dick.
yeah. Leader dick.
Well, it's like Caruso. Can't stand Caruso.
Love
but would I
Caruso.
love to have him on my team? Yes.
It's like Pat Bev.
Yeah, same.
Yes, Marcus Smart. Yeah,
I would want Pat Bev. I would want play with Memphis and got crazy on
Tony
LeBron.
Allen?
No, played with Memphis
Oh,
Ja?
and then went to Houston.
no, he's on Phoenix.
Dylan Brooks.
Yes.
Then it's
Dylan
Phoenix.
Brooks.
Yeah, like Dylan Brooks. Like that's the guy I want on my team, but I want to punch him in the freaking face.
Did you see his operation game that he teamed up with one of those companies where it's SGA shooting the ball and it's like operation? You gotta like the board game, and you gotta go in there, and anytime you touch him, he's fouled, and it goes off.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
So no matter who wins this game, do you think the Knicks? The Knicks just dominating everybody they play. Do you think that they end up winning the whole thing,
New
or
York.
do you think that they just had an easy road?
I don't think they win the whole thing, and I think they had it. I think the East is way easier. I mean, the West, Oklahoma City, the Spurs, even Denver. I know Denver flamed out early, but Denver. I'm not gonna put the Lakers in there.
A lot of competition.
Although I think the Lakers would have probably been in the East way better than they were in the West. The West is just a freaking nightmare.
Yeah.
Houston, who?
Timberwolves.
Oh, yeah, Minnesota. I mean, Houston, except they were just such an internally that team just exploded because I think they all hate Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
just the Knicks just made everybody they played look terrible.
Yeah.
Everyone.
The Cavs, as soon as they lost that game 1 when they're up, I think 22 or something like that, it was like, okay, they're not going to recover from
OG
that.
Anunoby's awesome, by the way.
Yeah, he is.
I don't watch a lot of Knicks basketball. Jalen Brunson's a story,
Yeah.
but Anunoby's awesome. But yeah, it's war of attrition in that Spurs and Thunder because what did Harper do last night?
Nothing. He had 5 points.
Okay, but because he's hurt still, he played.
Sure, but I mean, at that point, like you're not doing anything, man.
But with the Thunder, like AJ Mitchell's awesome. He's not playing. Jalen Williams is even awesomer, and he's
right,
not
and
playing.
he's not playing.
Like 2 of their ball handlers are the Thunder don't have their two of their 3 best ball handlers.
Right. Spurs should be winning these games.
But it's also the best team in the NBA that you're going against.
Yeah, I think
but
you
they're
have,
limping.
Don't discredit
you have the
yourself.
2 best teams in the NBA
Yeah.
playing each other right
Yeah.
now. So that's why I say if the Spurs end up losing this, which I think they will, although I wouldn't be surprised if they don't, which I think they will. That was a great season.
Yeah,
Like you basically played the NBA Finals
absolutely,
and lost in 7 games.
Absolutely. It's been a great season. So much though that all the deals on jerseys, they're not there, man. You gotta pay full price now. I was like, I need a sweatshirt. I need a Spurs sweatshirt because all my stuff's just older. And I'm like, man, they're all full price right now.
Dang.
And Dylan Harper's awesome.
He is so good.
Hey, man, Castle.
I think Dylan Harper is so freaking good. Yeah, that whole team, and I think they're younger than what LSU's college team will be next year.
Oh, really?
I saw that, actually.
Yeah, like Will Wade's team of
That's
old pros and
crazy.
foreigners. The Spurs are going to be younger than the LSU
Wow.
team next year. I have a list here of teams that have never won an NBA championship ever.
Ooh.
So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 10 teams. You can go back and forth. Name a team that's never won an NBA title. Kevin?
Clippers.
Clippers, that is correct. They have never won an NBA title.
The Kings
The Sacramento Kings
have never won.
have won.
No way.
Yeah.
What were they like the
The
Albuquerque?
Sacramento Kings won it in 1951.
Oh,
And they-
okay, man. I don't remember
the
that.
Kings that, and I'm not sure where they were. I don't think they were in Sacramento at the time, but the Kings, that same team,
Wow, wow,
1951. Strike one.
Okay.
Kevin.
That's a good guess, Eddie.
God, that'd be the worst team to go to. I saw the list of teams that players didn't want to go to, and number 1 was Memphis, and I believe number 2 was Sacramento. I've been to both. It's the ownership more than anything. I don't want to go play for the Kings.
No.
Sacramento's a fine city. Memphis, I like the city of Sacramento better than I do Memphis, but the ownership there, you just go there if like you're wanting to dump a contract.
Yeah.
At the time, they were known as the Rochester Royals.
Oh, wow. Rochester.
Nice.
The Royals from Rochester. Yeah, but the reason you don't like Memphis is because your car got robbed twice.
Yeah, but I don't dislike.
And it was the same place. Olive Garden.
Olive Garden, yeah, classic. Yeah.
Dang,
Take-
some breadsticks.
But
and
I
a
think
stolen car.
at least if you're playing basketball in Memphis, there are other cities you can go to on an off day or two that are close.
Yeah, pretty
You're in
close.
Sacramento, you got like 1 or 2 places you can go.
Yeah,
LA, and that's it.
You're in the middle of nowhere out there.
Yeah.
Too, Sacramento.
And shout out Sacramento as the city, but if I'm playing there, the ownership there, they had 1 year that was okay a couple years ago when they were like the beam of light.
Yeah, then they traded away.
Yeah.
Yeah. My next guess is going to be the Suns.
The Phoenix Suns have never
Never?
won an NBA title.
Even with Nash?
Oh, they were close. Those Lakers, man.
I'm going to go with the Atlanta Hawks.
The Atlanta Hawks have
Oh,
won
my gosh.
an NBA title in 1958. You picked the 2 teams,
58 and
Yeah.
52?
51 and 58.
One.
I'm going to
Great.
go with the Orlando Magic.
The Orlando Magic have never
Kevin.
won a title.
I got one more. I was leaning towards Magic, too. Oh, the Hornets.
The Hornets have never won an NBA title.
Let's go, baby.
2 strikes, but you're still in the game. Kevin?
The now New Orleans Pelicans.
The Pelicans have never won an NBA title. That is correct. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams left.
The Raptors, they win? Yeah, they won. Portland Trailblazers.
The Trailblazers
Have won.
have won an NBA title. The Trailblazers
50.
won it in 1977.
Yeah. Should watch the Jailblazers, dude.
Yeah, because they
show me the
show
Trailblazers.
red haired dude.
Yeah. Bill.
Yeah,
Walton.
Bill Walton.
Mhm.
He's a redhead?
He's redhead, right?
Well, back then he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't know that.
You lost.
Yeah, I'm out.
Kevin, you want to see if
Kevin.
you can finish it?
Yeah, but I'm running
5 teams left.
Miami. Brooklyn Nets.
Correct. They have never won a title.
So somewhat the newer ones.
4 left.
OKC won it last year. Clippers, Kings. Jazz won it.
Take your time, man.
Yeah, Minnesota.
They have never won an NBA title.
Good job.
I'm just going to
There are 3 left.
The newer ones?
regionally, just making my way from west to east.
Making my way downtown.
Walking past faces, pay.
What about
Detroit won it back.
You guys can talk it out together.
what about Milwaukee? Has Milwakie won?
Yeah, they won it. In
They won recently.
21.
Giannis won it.
Oh.
It's like when you said Raptors, Kawhi won.
Yeah. I remember that.
What are some other ones? Eddie, we're in like the Midwest right now, making our way Indiana and
Making your
Pace-
way.
Pacers.
They have never won
There we go.
an NBA title. The Indiana Pacers have never won one.
Yep.
Reggie Miller got close.
2 or 3 more.
2 left.
2 left. Who else is in Florida? Orlando. Miami's won. Carolina. Charlotte. You said Charlotte?
Yeah.
You did. Georgia. Atlanta. You said Atlanta.
5 seconds.
What about Utah?
They won it back in the day, I think. But I was going to, Utah Jazz.
They have never won
Nice.
a title.
They always got beat too.
Because they were also the New Orleans Jazz, which is where that name comes from before they went to
Correct.
Utah. It was New
Oh.
Orleans. That's where Jazz
Yeah.
comes
That makes more
from.
sense.
And the
Yeah.
Lakers were in like Minnesota, or
Minnesota
something?
for all the
Yeah.
Great Lakes. All the many, like Land of 1,000 Lakes or
Yes.
2,000 Lakes or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Great Lakes, but all the lakes, yeah. One other team.
Up northeast.
Detroit.
Detroit won it back in the day, like Ben Wallace and them.
You want a hint?
Yeah.
You've mentioned them. We've talked about them.
So we go east because You were naming teams in the East.
Like in the Eastern Conference.
No, like in the East of the United States, Eastern United States.
They're in the Western
West.
Conference.
Oh, I was going to say that. I
They're in
wasn't
the
even-
Western Conference. But we talked about them in this segment.
Oh, in this segment.
What did I say? Utah.
Phoenix,
No.
Utah.
Utah.
The odd thing about this team is that they're in the West.
Denver. Oh, Memphis.
Yeah.
Yep. There we go.
Oh, they won, huh?
Mm-hmm. Well, because they used to be Vancouver.
Oh, that's why
yeah.
they're Grizzlies. Dang, I remember that. They had those teal jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those things are sweet.
Yeah. So is that it?
That's it.
Okay.
Kevin, good at that.
Yeah, good job, Kevin.
All right.
And us geographically was there.
The 1950s got me, man.
Yeah, that'll do it.
You guys have anything you want to add? Just
Nah.
generally speaking?
I just had my Spurs rant.
Okay.
I was kind of upset, and then Dwight Howard.
Yeah, good. Kevin, anything?
Yeah. We have you guys watched that Crash on Netflix?
No, but I
have.
was told about it yesterday.
I have.
Okay.
The
Dude.
document is it a documentary series or one documentary?
One
One.
documentary, like an hour,
One-
20, hour 30.
And I suggest you watch it, and then we can all come back and talk about it.
Okay.
Because it's one of those discussion documentaries.
All I know is it's about a car wreck where one person lives.
Yes, it's absolutely worth the watch.
Okay. It's on Netflix.
Netflix. Yep.
I usually watch that after I will watch it after I watch my episode of the Bobbycast this week.
Same.
Good call.
Yes. Okay. That is it. Thank you guys. Thanks for being patient with us. I know this is on a Wednesday. We usually get them up on a Monday or so, but that's what's up. I didn't know we'd go full episode, to be honest with you. I just had some notes and was like, let's jump into it.
We had a lot to talk
Next thing you
about.
know, we're going to win a freaking sports Emmy for this episode. It's going to be awesome. All right, that's it. We will see you guys, I don't know, maybe later this week or for sure next week. It's just been a weird week with Monday being a holiday, and then we were out of town yesterday, and now here we are. Who knows? All right, that's it. Bye, everybody. Eddie Blood, what's up? See you soon.